perspective that it is the purview of staff to make these kind of interpretations, and often code is not very clear. There's always times, we've seen this many times, where something isn't 100% defined. And so you get into the gray area of how it is determined and how it is defined. And I think staff does their absolute best at doing those things and making those determinations. But that's the reason why this process exists also, so that a civilian board can review that. One of my big concerns is that there's no regulatory, no mention of the NAICS. I did, as part of this, quite a bit of research into it, and it is very widely used, and is very widely used for this purpose. And honestly, if it was mentioned in the county code that in areas of ambiguity we refer to the NAICS, because it is in black and white, solar panel production and NAICS, I think this would be a slam dunk, and be a slam dunk in the manner that most of the folks present tonight would not appreciate. But I like to see things in black and white. I like them to be as clear as possible. The NAICS is not. So that is my big concern that was not previously mentioned as part of the debate. I think there are some elements maybe in solar panel production. I don't really want to get into it. I'm not a solar panel expert, but I know that there are different production methods because there are different types of solar panels. But when you have a production facility that has a rather lengthy pollution scrubber, I begin to question whether or not it's truly a light industrial use. So that is something that causes a great concern also. So any further discussion? Anything to add?
I would just say that I agree. I think, discussing the NAICS and the lack of clarity there and the fact that it's not reflected in the zoning ordinance, I don't think it gives us enough purview to be able to uphold it.
All right, so we have a motion and a second to reverse the administrative decision of staff. All those in favor signify by raising your right hand. Opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Chair, if we could now have one procedural motion to ratify the fact that we've gone past 10 p.m. to continue the meeting.